Live from New York's #1 news with Shirleen, Allicot, Marza, and Dani Beckstrom. This is Eyewitness News Mornings at 10.
Take a look here. Rain throughout our area and really across the Northeast this morning, but it's not putting a damper on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Dozens of balloons, floats, musical acts marching downtown throughout the morning as part of the annual holiday tradition. They're getting soaked out there, Dani.
But listen, justice for the rain, okay? Remember, we need it. We are still very much in a drought, so it is good news. And even better news, this rain moves out by the afternoon, so you will have a totally dry ride home. The second half of our Thanksgiving is salvageable, but yeah, this first half has been soggy.
But people enjoyed it. Welcome to Eyewitness News Mornings at 10. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Happy to be here. Mike and Shirleen are off this morning.
I'm sure they're thankful for that.
They are. Get a kickstart on their cooking. And it's also, the perfect morning to stay inside if you were not out watching the parade, that is. Maybe sip some hot cocoa, some coffee.
Get a jump start on that cooking. Although by this time, it's not a jump start. You're late.
That's true.
You're late. That turkey should have been out yesterday. Just saying. It is the perfect time to watch some football as well. Maybe, I don't know about Giants and Cowboys. Not necessarily the best game. But I will say, it's just great to stay inside. Stay with family. Dani, this is kind of gross.
I know. It does not look great outside. I totally get it. We've got a soggy start to our Thanksgiving morning, but that makes you want to, I don't know, maybe gather around the table. Cute. And all I'm going to ask is that please let me in.
Can you get in?
Guys, please let me in.
Oh, you're behind.
Hey.
Whoa, look at us. Look at our big budget.
Can you believe they let me do this for a living?
All the money went there.
It's crazy. I know. That was our Thanksgiving table. Okay, now we got to talk weather. Temperatures this morning, 30s and 40s. Of course, the real weather headline has been the rain. Steady rain still falling for most of the tri-state. And north of I-84, we're still seeing some snow. These showers continue for the next few hours, wrapping up by 3 or 4. And from there, we've got some breezy clearing taking us overnight into tomorrow morning. So as we take a look at the radar behind me, you can see it's really active, right? Still seeing widespread rain. Futurecast keeps these showers in play for the next several hours. By 3 p.m., most of this is out of here, so we've actually sped this up just a touch. That's not to say we're totally dry by 3 p.m., maybe still a little bit of drizzle, but I think the steadiest, heaviest rain is between now and about 1 p.m. From 1 to 3, it starts to taper off, and by about 5 p.m., we're dry. From there, it's the cooler, drier air moving in behind the storm system, and things are going to look and feel a little different heading into the weekend. As far as the rainfall totals, we're looking at about 1/2 of an inch up to 3/4 of an inch. We've already seen about 1/4 with another 1/4 inch of rain to go. North of I-84, that's where we're seeing the snow right now turning into a wintry mix this afternoon. We could pick up a few inches for the highest elevations. Those showers wrap this evening. And then we get the breezy clearing as we await the coldest temperatures so far this season. So big changes are coming. Today it's just the rain that we're dealing with this morning.
I was impressed with that Thanksgiving table.
I was too.
About time you're impressed by something.
By about 5 minutes. Dani, we're starting to see a lot of people walking outside with their ponchos and their umbrellas still.
And they look soggy, right? It's been hours of steady rainfall. And the rain is still falling, but we're starting to see that taper from southwest to northeast over the next couple of hours. Right now, we made it to 50 in Bridgeport, 47 for Central Park. Islip at 51. Here's a look at the radar. So whenever you start to see a few holes of drying, just know that the steadiest stuff is starting to drift through right now. So for the 5 boroughs, it's still really soggy, but give it another couple of hours, and I think we start to taper off that rainfall intensity. We're also seeing the snow falling this morning in Sullivan and Ulster County begin to transition to a wintry mix and eventually to straight rain as we head into the next few hours. By about noon, the heaviest rain has shifted north and east of New York City, and we're starting to see a few lulls in the rainfall intensity. But in the city specifically, I think it takes until 2 or 3 to really taper off the rain, and it takes until about 5 p.m. to see dry conditions across the board. From there, breezy clearing takes us through the overnight hours, and our attention will turn to the temperature starting tomorrow through the weekend as the coldest air so far this season moves in. Hour by hour, looking a bit wet for the next couple, but again, we are going to dry out as we move into the overnight hours here. So the second half of your Thanksgiving is salvageable with drier conditions. A few more hours of the steady stuff, though. Check out these temperatures, Pedro. By the weekend, our highs fall about 10 below normal.
Future us problems. All right, that'll do it for this edition of Eyewitness News Mornings at 10. Eyewitness News does return in an hour. Have a happy
time and temperature, sponsored by TD Bank.